Hello everyone, this is American Idioms Part 108. This is Part 108 of my American Idiom series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you numbered 536 to 540. But first, I'll give you a chance to guess their meanings. Then I'll give you the examples along with an additional example for each new idiom. I also recommend that you pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of the answers. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 536. Can't stomach something. And the example is, I can't stomach the sight of blood, so that's why I could never be a doctor or a nurse. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to be unable to tolerate something. This is what it means if you can't stomach something. Like in our example, this person couldn't tolerate the sight of blood. Every time they saw blood, maybe they would faint, or they just couldn't take it. They couldn't tolerate it. All right? So that's why they could never be a doctor or a nurse. Here's another example. With the inflated prices of new cars these days, I can't stomach the idea of buying a new one. All right, so this person can't tolerate these inflated prices, right? Because they're too high and they can't even think of the idea, we can even say, right? They can't tolerate the idea of buying a new car. Got it? All right. And now for number 537, come to a head. And the example is, after all of the problems in his department came to a head this week, the manager, Sam, was fired this morning. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, if a problem becomes so intense that you have to take action to deal with it. Like our example, there were many problems in Sam's department, and they came to a head. They became so intense that he was actually fired. Okay? That's what it means if something comes to a head. It becomes more and more intense. And usually, you have to take some action to solve this issue. Like our next example. The mayor had to hire extra police after criminal activity in the city came to a head last week. In this case, the issue here that's becoming so intense is this criminal activity in the city. So, the mayor acted and hired more police or extra police. Okay? Now for number 538. Eat one's words. And the example is, my brother told me that I would never pass my astronomy class this semester. But now he has to eat his words because I got a B in it. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to be forced to retract something one has said. Like our example, this person's brother had said that this person would not pass their astronomy class, but he did pass it. He got a B, right? So now the brother has to retract what he said, or eat his own words, as we say. Like our next example. Our company is doing great right now. So many of the experts who said it would go bankrupt very soon will have to eat their words. Same situation here where there's a kind of a prediction about something, and it didn't go like in this case, they're talking about how some experts had said that this person's company would go bankrupt, but they didn't go bankrupt. They're doing great. So these experts have to eat their words. They have to retract what they said. Got it? All right. And now for number 539. Fish for a compliment. And the example is, when he showed me his new car, I could tell that he was fishing for a compliment. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to try to get someone to pay oneself a compliment. Like our example, this person was showing off their new car. They wanted this other person to compliment them because of the new car, right? So they were fishing for it, as we say, right? They're trying to get them to say, oh, what a great car you have. Okay? They were fishing for a compliment. Like our next example. My sister was fishing for a compliment when she modeled her fancy new haircut for her best friend. Same situation here as the last one where her sister wanted her friend to say something nice about her fancy new haircut. She wanted a compliment, so she was fishing for one. Got it? And now for our final idiom, number 540. To have a hand in something. And the example is, I would love to have a hand in that new AI project that our company is currently working on. Can you guess the meaning? And the correct answer here is C, to be involved in the planning, creation, or execution of something. Just like our example. This person wants to be maybe all three of these things, right? They want to be involved or have a hand in maybe the planning, maybe the creation and execution of this AI project. All right? They want to be involved, let's say. Like our next example. I was proud to have a hand in the creation of my brother's new construction business. In this example, the person's proud that they did have a hand in. They were involved in the whole process here of the creation of this person's brother's business. Okay? That's what it means. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, and please like and share the video to support the channel. And I want to have a hand in your success at learning idioms. So remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.